All right, so now I'm going to talk through how to play Electric One for High Above It All. It starts with the picking part, finger picking, and it's kind of a, that'd be like a C sharp minor. So this is capo 1 and F, B flat, C, this would be a D minor. So that's the index finger on the 5th fret, 5th string, ring finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. So it's, and then middle finger for the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and then middle finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. Slide up to the 7th fret of the 3rd string. And as you slide up to the 7th fret of the 3rd string, add your index finger to the 6th string, 6th fret. And then it's a C shape. And that's just octaves. Index finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and the ring finger on the 5th fret, 3rd string. And then index finger on the 4th string. And then with your ring finger, so you slide up 3rd, 5th, 7th on the 4th string. Keep your ring finger down and then make the C shape. So that's an index finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, a ring finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string. So again, the verse, intro and verse part is, but then when it the second half of the verse, instead of slide up and then down, so you slide up, down, and then open A string, the 5th string, ring or middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and then open on the 2nd string. And you're just moving that shape up for the 3rd and the 5th string. And then after the first verse, it goes back into the intro. But for the other verses, it's going to go. And then a big kind of growly F. And I'm muting these two strings with my pinky, so it's just real growly. The first chorus is swells. It's what would be the E shape, with just the top strings, top 3. And then add the ring finger onto the 3rd fret of the 1st string for the next chord. And then this is an A chord, but I'm just doing the top 3 strings. And then add the ring finger here. Go back into. So that's all the way through the second verse. Now the second chorus starts kind of the same way. And it's essentially the same notes, but it's a different shape up here. Instead of down here, we're doing the E right here. I guess it'd be an F, but capo 1 E. So this is 7th fret on the 4th string with the ring finger, index finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, middle finger on the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and that's Kind of just quarter notes, or I think it's eighth notes. Then you add the pinky up on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. And this is an A. So that's the 3rd chord is going to be the 4th string, 8th fret, 3rd string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 6th fret. Then you just slide your index finger down 1 fret. And then it gets down to this. So that's the little instrumental before the bridge. So after this, that 2nd chorus ends. That's middle finger on the 5th fret, 5th string, ring finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string, and then open on the E string. Open. And slide up to the 10th fret with the ring finger, and then index finger on the 5th string up at the 8th fret. That's ring finger slides down to the 8th fret, and the middle finger moves to the 6th string, 8th fret. That's that pattern for the first 2 bridges, and then when it builds up, it's so that's the 2nd string, 6th fret. So just to walk through, that's 6th fret, 8th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret, and the final 4th bridge is 6th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, 13th fret, and then 12th fret on the 1st string. And then it kind of goes into this instrumental where it's so that's 13th fret, 15th, 17th, 13th, 15th, 12th, 13th, 15th. And then 1st and 2nd string is going to be 12th fret and 13th fret. And then the big chords on the chorus after the bridge is, so it's just that F that we were playing for the chorus, but it's just one big hit. And let it ring. And then when it's dun 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 dun, you're doing that, but you're not changing chords except for. So it's same chord for 3 hits, and then leave that one open. So just take the middle finger off, and that's the 4th string, 7th fret, 3rd string, 5th fret, and then where it was the middle finger here on the 6th fret, you pull that off for the index finger barring the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And then it's the same. It's essentially the same. The pattern changes a little bit for the last 2 choruses. I'll try and explain it. So the first big chorus after the bridge, obviously, is the big hit. Mountains fall, you remain high above it all. High above it all. It's the same. This is different. stay here, and then go up. And then this is different too. It's add the pinky back. So where the first chorus is when slide the index finger down, we're going to move now for these last two choruses, we're going to just add the pinky. And the first half of the chorus is changed too, so these two chords change just a little bit. It just stays on this chord for the next half of the measure, or an extra half measure. So it was in the first chorus, this. What we're going to do instead for the last two choruses is hold this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the fourth chorus, halfway through. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then at the end of the chorus you go up instead of down. You are mighty God. So this is that kind of outro tag. It jumps up to here. That's the 10th fret, 2nd string. So that's the 13th fret, and then so 6th fret, 8th fret, 5th fret, and then 10th fret again, 13th fret, that's the first string, 12th fret, there is no one like. So that's the kind of outro that there is no one like you. The very end of the song is just walking up here. So one more time, that's. It's exactly how you get out of the little solo after the bridge. So the little instrumental after the bridge, it's the exact same part. Cool, guys. So that's how the Electric One parts go for High Above It All. Thanks.